TV. Hi guys, so this is something that I needed to get off my chest for a really long time. This channel has just been going on for so long. I've noticed these issues from a very long time ago. I've just never called it out. I've never, said to the world that I'm against this channel and that this channel is very problematic when, it should be apparent to everyone that it is. I have the document files right here, to show to the world that this channel is problematic as hell. So I'm gonna read off my list, basically detailing why this channel, Courtreezy, must be stopped and canceled and lose all their sponsors, and basically she should be in jail and have the worst life. Her life should be completely ruined because of these 10 mistakes, these 10 terrible things that she has committed and she has put upon the world. She put it publicly on the internet as if no one was gonna see it, and she has over 1 million subscribers, and she's doing stuff like this. The insanity. Number one, she yells at her fans. In so many videos, she's constantly screaming and yelling. You may be thinking, Miriam, you're overreaching here. She's just screaming. She knows that the people that are watching her videos are her fans. So who is she screaming at? Her fans. Boom. The second reason why Courtreezy should be canceled. So there's a video where she made a cake that said 1 mil on it, and it is extremely offensive to make a cake like that in the cooking community. She has offended the cooking community with her ugly, stupid, pink cake. She has offended Gordon Ramsay with her cake. The third reason why she should be canceled is she lied about her relationship to her fans. She has 2 videos talking about how she got a boyfriend on Omegle when that never happened. She does not have a boyfriend, but she's lying about it to her fans for what? For clickbait? Number 4, she hates models. I think she's made approximately 2 videos on America's Next Top Model. This just goes to show that she hates models. Why are you talking about these talented, amazing models who have worked their booties off to get on America's Next Top Model, and the majority of them have not won because only one is the winner? And you're out here, insulting these models for no reason? Courtreezy, you should be ashamed of yourself. The 5th reason why Courtreezy needs to be canceled is she laughed at a crying man.
You got all this KFC chicken in front of you and you're not eating it? You here crying?
I know, I didn't believe when I saw it either. I couldn't believe that she would be laughing at a poor crying man. A man who's crying to his husband. How dare you laugh at him? The 6th reason why Courtreezy should be canceled is she made fun of a poor lady. This woman decided to go out and she's poor. And you know what Courtreezy did? She made a video on her and just made fun of her for being poor. This woman is poor. If she's poor, then she's poor. And if you're making fun of her for being poor, then you're being rude. The 7th reason why Courtreezy should be canceled is she made fun of a family for using water.
The water's really brown. It's making me believe maybe he's the 3rd person to take a shower. I hope he's not the 1st. Cause why is the water that brown? If you're the 1st person, why is the water that brown?
They're just using water. Why are you literally bullying a family because they're using water? That is so rude. It makes no sense, and it just shows that you have 0 sympathy. You need water to survive. So if they're using water, let them. The 8th reason why Courtreezy should be canceled is she laughed at a girl with rabies. This poor woman has a talk show and she had rabies one day, and It was so sad. I watched that video and I was sobbing. Tears were coming out of my eyes. Me looking at that clip right now hurts me on an emotional level. The 9th reason why she should be canceled is she flirts with animals. She has a whole video titled that. Look at this video title and tell me that she's not flirting with animals. That's pretty gross, if you ask me. Isn't that bestiality or bestiality? I don't know how you pronounce the word. Either way, it's wrong. The 10th reason why Courtreezy needs to be canceled is because I hate her. Boom. I hate her. And because I hate her, you should also hate her. And, you know, I just don't like her. I don't really have, you know, another reason to add on to the list. So this is my good reason, is I don't like her. So why do you like her? Why? Okay, so in case you couldn't tell that this was clearly a joke and this was not serious, I'm sorry. We need to talk about why do people want to cancel everyone? It seems that in this day and age, people just really want to cancel people. They will have 0 reasons for wanting to cancel someone and will just want to cancel them. I don't know why this happens. Is it schadenfreude? Is it jealousy? Why would someone just feel the urge to cancel someone when they don't even have a good reason? People feel a need to cancel certain people when they feel as though that person doesn't deserve their fame. Now, I'm not saying that Courtreezy does not deserve her fame as a YouTuber. She is a good YouTuber. She has entertainment value, and I would say that she deserves her fame as a content creator. She very much deserves it. I'm not talking about Courtreezy in this. She was just an example because I like her videos and I decided to, you know, act as if I didn't. That's why it was so hard to come up with the points, because I don't have any good points as to why, like, she should be canceled, because there's not really a good reason why to cancel Courtreezy. Many people, they believe that a big reason as to why they would cancel people is because they just don't believe that the person deserves their fame. And when people believe that someone does not deserve something and they see them get all this success, even though they feel in their heart, oh, why is this person becoming so successful when they do not deserve this fame at all, it does trigger people to be jealous. People, they tend to get jealous when they see someone who is gaining a bunch of benefits, but they know that this person does not deserve the benefits that they are currently receiving. Like, what's the feeling that you get, like, when it's like the reverse of being inspired? Like, you know how when you're inspired, it makes you want to do something? What do you call something that, you know, makes you want to do the opposite? That makes you be deterred from something. Because that's what a lot of people feel when they witness people getting something that they perceive that, you know, that person does not deserve. You know, like, for example, if someone is making millions of dollars off of something, but they didn't even put any work into it, there was no effort, and you know, they didn't really do anything to really deserve the amount of money, people would feel as though that this person does not deserve it, and people are way more likely to be more jealous of that person because they feel as though, oh, why is this person getting all this money when they did nothing to work for it? People tend to prefer stories of someone who they had to work for their money versus people who just get it from nowhere, because it's a lot more inspiring. It makes people want to do something. However, if someone gets success based off of luck, it does disencourage people from wanting to do whatever they want to do, because they feel as though, oh, you know, this person was lucky, and you know, not everyone is lucky. Actually, a lot of people are very unlucky. It's not inspiring to a lot of people, because they feel as though, well, I have to be a lucky person in order for me to find that type of success. I can't get it on my own, which does dishearten is the word I was looking for. It does dishearten a lot of people. I feel like a huge reason why people do want to cancel everyone is because they're becoming a lot more socially and politically aware. And due to this, they do not want people in the entertainment industry to be people who are problematic, because they feel as though good people should be in the entertainment industry, which makes sense. You know, you want the people who entertain you, the people that put a smile on your face, to be good people. It does kind of ruin the experience for you when the person who is making you laugh or making you happy or making you feel inspired or motivated has done something terrible or has done something that offends your community. You would feel very upset about that. However, here's the thing about getting canceled or canceling people is that no one actually gets canceled. And this is a bit of a problem. Now, I'm not saying I'm advocating or that I'm against cancel culture. I'm not saying either one. What I am saying is that cancel culture is not as effective as everyone is making it out to be. No one really gets canceled. There's rarely anyone that has been canceled and has stayed canceled. The only person that people can think of like that is Shane Dawson, but even he's made a comeback to YouTube. So can you really say that, you know, people have been canceled for life and have never coming back for it? Because I would say that the answer to that is no, because that's never actually happened in the entertainment industry, from my knowledge at least. Maybe it happened once, but no one heard about it. I don't know. Like most people, when they get canceled, right, they tend to make an apology or they tend to just wait out the hate, and then they're able to make a successful comeback and everyone just acts as if nothing happened, or they forget all the terrible things that this person said. And this person isn't truly held accountable. And I know that people might be asking, okay, well then what's the solution? If cancel culture isn't the solution to holding these celebrities accountable, then how do we hold famous people accountable for the terrible things that they've done in the past? I'm not so sure. I thought about this question multiple times, and every solution that I've thought of, like, there is always such a huge downside to it, similar to cancel culture. So for me, I don't really know what the solution is. However, I think what we need to focus on is more of how the celebrity responds to being canceled. When you are canceled, you know what? I'm not even gonna go really into it because I feel like there's already been a YouTuber that's already, you know, addressed everything that I would be saying right now if I were to answer that question. The video is over here. It's by Anna Psychology. It's a really good video and I highly recommend watching it. Celebrities can respond to being canceled by crying and sobbing, but that's a natural reaction though. If a bunch of people are hating you at all at the same exact time, and you know, they're calling you out for something that you've done in the past, and you know, you might have even changed from that person, but because it was on the internet, it was public, of course, I mean, and since you are a well-known public figure, of course people are gonna find it and bring it up. The most that you can do is just react appropriately. Just take accountability for your actions and, you know, make a promise that you will try your hardest to never do this terrible thing ever again. Well, for my last point of the video, I want to get into the people that should actually and do deserve to be canceled. There's been a lot of discussion on who actually deserves to be canceled, what kinds of people should be canceled. Now, people might feel like what I'm saying is a bit controversial, but here are the two types of people that I believe deserve to be canceled. So the first type of person that should be canceled is type A. This type of person is the person that is constantly causing drama. The whole reason why, usually the whole reason why they're famous is because of drama. Drama is basically what keeps them relevant. If they're not in drama, then they're pretty much forgotten and no one cares about them. drama and controversies are basically what they thrive off of. People who constantly do problematic things and never seem to learn from their mistakes. Like, these are the kinds of people who have been canceled multiple times. These people like constantly get themselves into drama. They never seem to learn about their mistakes. They never seem to make any real improvement. They're always offending people, and it's not even they don't realize what they're doing is insensitive. They know that what they're doing is insensitive, yet they still continue to do it. The second type of person that should be canceled are what I like to call type B. Now, these kinds of people, they have committed crime. People who have committed like a serious crime, like a serious felony, should be canceled. Like, if you have violated someone's boundaries, you should be canceled, you know? Like, there's not really any excuse for doing something like that. You can't really, like what excuse is there, really? Think of one good excuse, because I can think of none. And yeah, those are the two kinds of people that should be canceled. And many people that are being canceled right now don't really fit into those boxes. They've either done one problematic thing, and you know, apparently like they're the most problematic person ever. But I don't think it's really fair to just cancel someone because they have done one problematic thing. Because let's be honest, we've all done and said problematic things in our lives. It may not be public on the internet, but you know, we've all done it. You know, you could look through your own text messages and see that you've said some things that are pretty insensitive or things that you would definitely not agree with today. It's, you know, it's a part of growing and learning as a human being that everyone makes a mistake. There isn't anyone that's completely perfect. Everyone has done and said insensitive and offensive things. It's not necessarily okay. I'm not saying that it's okay to go around saying insensitive and offensive things, but it's something that everyone has done at one point. We can't end someone's career because they've done it one time, is my personal belief. And especially if it was in the past, especially if it was in a certain time period where, you know, that kind of humor was deemed acceptable. Not saying that it makes it more okay, the fact that that kind of humor or whatever was more acceptable during that time. What I am trying to say is that it makes it more understandable. It's not, I'm not saying that it gives it an excuse, but it gives it a reason. We at least know why. There's no excuse to it, obviously, but we know why it occurred. We know why it happened. So that's why I broke it up into those two groups, because I feel like it just makes the most sense. If someone is constantly problematic, someone's constantly getting themselves into drama, constantly getting canceled, can't we just cancel them for good? I'm tired of hearing about this person always saying some racist or homophobic or doing something discriminatory and just straight up never being called out for it and getting away with it. Like, it's really annoying and really stupid. They should just be canceled for once and for all. And for those people who have committed a crime or have violated people's boundaries, which is, you know, a crime, those people also should be canceled. And I have no idea why those people also are not being canceled. And there's a lot of people like that. I feel like cancel culture can be good if you're using it on the right people. And I feel like there's a lot, and I mean a lot of people that fit into those two groups of people that I mentioned, you know, type A and type B, that should be canceled. There's a lot of people who are entertainers that fit into that, you know, description that are not being canceled. And that is really, really scary, because for some reason, our society is canceling the wrong people. We're canceling people for one thing. Well, we should be canceling those people who are thriving and are known for being problematic so that we can just finally get rid of them for good. But for some reason, we're not canceling them. We're not even touching them. It's like we all know that they exist, but we just choose as a community to ignore them. Like, as if we expect that they're just gonna go away if we ignore them, which is not true. You can't just ignore someone and then just assume that, yeah, they're gonna go away. I'm waiting for them to go away because clearly it's not working. Clearly they're not going away. But then again, another reason why people could be too afraid to cancel people who are in those type A or type B groups is probably because the fandoms of the people who are in these groups. Like, there are certain fandoms that are so crazy that people will never dare talk about the, celebrity with the fandom in question because they know that their stans are going to murder them. If not physically, mentally. They will leak their address, they will dox them, they will find where you live, they will stalk you, they will make you lose your job, all because you came after their idol. Or all because you said that their idol's makeup just wasn't it that one performance. They will just go ham on you. I don't know why we got into this stan culture, but we're seeing more and more people with stans, and it's scary. There's a difference between a stan and a fan. I won't explain it all here. There's a separate video that I will do all about this topic. The video's over now. I don't really have anything else to add, so I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.